sleep study. But after that, it was over by Total Wine and Spirits, right?
Right.
So I got hammered drunk afterwards.
No, so I'm like, okay, you know,
That's a fun story, man.
I ran out of Proper 12, and I like Proper 12. You know,
Thank you, Russ. Yeah, I knew you'd like it. It's going big. It's in Poland. It's in Russia. It's in Dagestan. I'm coming for you, Khabib.
Right. I just like the way the bottle feels in my hand. I pour it really
You can
good.
punch an old man with it.
I can drink it straight. I can mix
Those are the
it.
fights he can win.
I just like Proper 12, right? So I go in to go get a couple bottles of Proper 12, and I walk in, and there's a bunch of people in there. You know, must be, I guess, I don't know. The people like to drink, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
So I go to the aisle for whiskey, the whiskey aisle, and I look for the Irish whiskey, you know, and I go, oh, there it is. I grab 2 bottles, and there's this dude there, and he's like one of those bros, you know. He's like a bro. He's got beard like him. He's like all, you know, Jack Muscle dude, and you know, Jack Muscle dude, all beard.
What's up? I'm Jack Muscle dude.
Yeah, and I
I'm the New England Muscle dude.
Yeah, and I grabbed 2 bottles of it, and he goes, man, that whiskey's. And he says the S word, but we'll say crap. And I'm like, oh, and right off the bat, I say, oh, I'm grabbing it for a friend of mine. You know, hold on,
you coward!
First the chicken sandwiches, now.
Story's not done. I'm just beginning the friggin' story, okay? And I did though. I automatically goes, oh, I'm grabbing it for a friend of mine. He goes, yeah, well, that's just really crap because Conor McGregor. And I said, hold on for 1 second. I said, I don't know why I just did that. I said, I just told you I got it for a friend of mine. I'm getting this for me because I like it. And oh, it's crap. And I said, well, I like it. I said, I you know, so you might not like it, but and this dude was bigger than me, but I started to get a little, you know, I started feeling like I could hit the ring if I wanted to.
That's right, Russ. You want to fight anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter in the bar. It doesn't matter at your hotel, and even at the Total Wine and Spirits.
And that's what I was thinking. It was
not?
like Proper 12 will make you want to fight.
To give you the strength of an Irishman to punch an old dude, bro dude.
I had 1 bottle of whiskey in this hand, 1 in this hand, and this dude was bigger than me, but I'm like, no, I said, I don't know why I lied to you. I said, I'm getting this for me because I like it.
Yes.
And it's good whiskey. And he's like, no, it's not. It's crap. You know, Conor McGregor doesn't have anything to do with it. And he's just going on. He hated it. And I'm like, what do you drink? And he pointed some other stuff out I'd never heard of before.
That's trash. Whatever he's drinking is trash. It's not Proper 12. It's not from the neighborhood I grew up, from the mean streets in Proper 12. This is a good man you have here, Russ LIES. You are a good man.
So I said, what is it you drink? And he said, I'm drinking this. I said, well, you know what? I respect the fact that you drink that. I might actually want to try that sometime. So thank you for pointing it out. And he didn't know how to react to that.
Who are you?
Angel, he's an honorable man who drinks Proper 12.
What do you mean?
You're probably a Jorge Masvidal fan.
I handled him.
No, you didn't.
I did too.
You crumbled.
I did not.
Your initial response was
a
you straight up lie.
Yes, that was a crumble. That was bad.
You can't recover from that because then you started explaining.
Too
and
weird
what did we
after
say
that.
explaining is?
No.
It's losing, Angel.
Then I told him, I said, you know what? I don't know why I told you that. I said, I'm sorry. I said, the fact is, I like this whiskey. I like it. And then he's like, oh, well, it's crap. I'm like, oh, what do you drink? And he's like, well, I like this one. I'm like, well, you know what? I respect the fact that you like that one, and I'm going to try that. And he's like, oh, okay.
You caught him off guard like a rear naked chokehold. Like Khabib got me in.
He wanted to fight. It's like we wanted to fight over the stupid Proper 12.
Over scotch.
Proper 12 will make you want to fight.
I fought before for my whiskey. An old man, a younger old man said that he wouldn't have a shot of whiskey at 1 in the afternoon. You know what I did? I slapped him upside the head, and I got a stiff fine for that.
Now, would you guys ever, in a liquor store, ever tell somebody that the particular kind of whiskey or gin or you know, vodka or whatever, the particular kind they picked out is crap? Would you ever do that?
No, it's weird to do in the first place.
But it has all to do with Conor.
Yeah, and this guy was
one of the reaction to that guy.
Yeah. He was one of those dudes. You could tell he was one of those. You know, I like MMA and I'm going to fight and blah blah blah. And he was trying to
Jack Buff dude.
He was trying Jack Buff dude. He was trying to intimidate me.
Intimidate you.
Intimidate me.
Because if he was trying to imitate you, he started to have to eat.
Angel. Oh, that hurt you.
You're all
tall drink of water.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If he was an old man, I'd hit you.
Yeah. If you're a bit older, I'd smack you upside the head.
You were smaller and older.
No, but
I need a coffee.
It was funny, and I started thinking, here we are arguing over a bottle of whiskey.
Proper 12, it happens.
Because this guy hates Conor McGregor so much. He's like, he's not even a real champion, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, I just like the whiskey, man.
Yes,
you know?
You're a good man. You're a good Irishman, too.
I was mad at myself for the first thing I did was lie, which was
Damn.
I know, and I didn't have to tell this story, but but it is exactly what happened. I was like, I'm getting it for a friend because I was.
Something that means for my best friend.
Well, I guess I was embarrassed that somebody would say that. Well, you just picked out some crap. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, why did you tell him that? And then I just told him the truth. I'm like, no, I like it. And he, you know.
See, we live in the day now that civility is gone. He did to you what you people do on social media, but
Yes.
he did it in real life.
Yes.
Nowadays,
Because he's Mr. Jack Muscle, so he thinks he can do that.
That could be part of it, but you also just got regular just people that aren't civil anymore.
He might have realized I beat the Blue Meanie at one point, and then he backed down.
Because
I handles Norma Smiley.
Normally, what you would have done is you would have taken a picture of it. Oh, look what I got. Proper 12, blah, blah, blah. And then you would have put it on your Instagram. You would have tagged everybody. And some dude would have tagged you in it and been like,
That sucks.
crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But this guy has no, he has no civil decorum, doesn't know how to comport himself, probably walks around through life like that with zero friends. No one talks to him.
He was surprised.
And that was probably his olive branch to get into a conversation with another human being. You.
But to tell me that's what I just picked out
Because he doesn't know how to deal with his feelings. He doesn't know how to communicate with people. All he knows how to do is stand on a soapbox and scream stupid things.
I could tell he was surprised when I finally manned up and snapped back and told him, no, this is me. I like it. He was surprised. And then he wanted to argue some more about it. And then I asked him what he liked, and he showed me. I'm like, well, you know what? I respect that. I would like to try that sometime.
Do you remember
then he was like, nah, it was something I'd never seen before. There's so many whiskeys. I mean, there are just so many. And he just grabbed something I'd never seen before.
Protein whiskey, bro.
And then
all right, that's what you got to get. All right, don't be one of those soy boys. Okay, this is
Protein
straight
whiskey?
way whiskey.
Now, what do you do with
It's called
protein whiskey?
What do you do after you get done lifting, bro? You had a hard day doing squats with your bros.
What's a workout, bro?
You do it. You do a squat, shot, squat, shot, squat, shot. And you got what? Proper 12 from Conor McGregor, a short Irishman who beats up old men, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what this guy was like.
Is that for your friend? Is that for your girlfriend?
I have a wife that I love.
What's his name?
He was a bearded, Mr. Jack Muscle dude, and he was going to be smart ass, and he gives all you bearded people bad names.
Jack Muscle dude.
You're Jack Muscle Dude. Guess what? I'm Fat Muscle Dude.
I'm fat, dude.
I got a lot of muscle under here.
I got one ready. You know what? I might not go long, but I'll go hard.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about fighting, you guys. I'm not talking about
Morning.
right. You go right to sex, you son of a bitches. But yeah,
Good for you for standing up to Jack Muscle Dude.
Yeah.
Shame on me for doing a knee-jerk lie. I'm mad at myself for doing that.
That's a weird move.
It was because I was embarrassed because he goes, oh, that's some crap whiskey. And I'm like, well, I'm getting it for a friend. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I had to recover for a second. What are you talking about? You get it, and I'm like, no, I'm getting this for me. And I got one, and I got the big bottles too. Yeah. I got one bottle of whiskey in this hand, one in the other, and here I'm like, we're about to fight in the whiskey aisle over some stupid Proper 12.
That would have been hysterical.
If you're gonna fight in an aisle, the whiskey aisle's the fight.
But you think about the visual of that. If you have that on camera, just whiskey bottles.
Oh man, yeah,
thousands of dollars going because whiskey is expensive.
Yeah, how much is a big bottle of Proper 12?